Hey everybody, it's Polybius of Arcadia here again with another video for you, and I just wanted to make a very quick little review of a demo of a game I played today called Against the Storm. It caught my eye on the Steam Next Fest page today. The thumbnail instantly struck me as a Warcraft 3 style game, so I had to give the game a download. It was a demo. On the surface, it looks like a strategy game, but when you dig a bit deeper, it's more of a city builder game with a roguelite twist. You begin with a settlement in the middle of the woods on a seemingly big map in the campaign, but you can't access most of the map in the campaign, just a demo. And you work for the queen. This is a game where you work for the queen, and when the queen gets angry, you lose the game and you have to start again, much like any roguelike you've ever played before. It sounds like a daunting task. That's because it is. The queen is rather ruthless in her requests. So you're gonna die a lot in this game. Every time I died while playing, I learned something new each time and did better each time at every attempt that I did, and I was playing for about 3 hours. Even the tutorial forced me to lose a few times before I could actually start the game, just to show you how progression works. So if you die, you get XP. The more XP you get, the more buildings you can unlock for playing better in the next round. It all kind of helps you learn how the game works. At the start of the game, you're provided with a few different random buildings by the queen, like a draft. This is the roguelike part of the game. It's the very start. These buildings will provide different services to your settlement. You could get a lumber mill, stone crafting buildings, harvesting encampments, and you're to take 3 of these random buildings you're given at the start and make them work for you while you save up enough money and resources to build bigger buildings to do other things. So it all adds up at the end. You can have every building at the end of the game, but at every game you start with a few buildings by default. One of those is a wood chopping camp that clears out the trees around you, which gives you more space to build more buildings. The goal is to expand your settlement as much as you can and make a huge autonomous city. As time passes, events will happen, such as new villagers joining your settlement and quests from the queen to make her happy. Some of the quests include clearing out enemy camps, building roads, sending food for your empire, setting up trading posts, building specific buildings, so much more. Each time you clear a quest, the queen's impatience with you, which is marked as a red bar on the bottom right of your screen, will decrease, and you're allowed to continue the game more. There are a few different races in this game: humans, a dwarf-like race, a lizard man type race, and I think there might be a 4th, but I haven't unlocked it yet. And you have to provide each type of citizen of the town with their own type of happiness. And you do this by building roads and upgrading the roads, building decorations around the city, basically just making a nice city for your citizens to live in, like a tavern. You'd give them a tavern, a brewery, settlement houses, all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's really fun. Honestly, if the villagers aren't happy, they'll leave. They'll just straight up leave your party and just go. So you have to keep them happy. It's a lot like City Skylines. If you've ever played that, the more attractive your land is, the happier the citizens are, and the more come to move in. So as far as I've seen, this game doesn't have combat like a real-time strategy game like StarCraft or Warcraft. It's more of a game for people who love to build big elaborate bases in StarCraft and Warcraft 3 and play defensively. I think that really appeals to me because I like to do that in those games, even though it wasn't like the best meta. So what you undo, or what you're supposed to do, is uncover more land, and you'll see these enemy buildings. And if you click on the enemy buildings, it'll say, you know, you need this many resources and this many villagers to start this enemy quest. And you send them into the quest. Some of them might get killed, you know. It kind of works like that World of Warcraft mini game in like Legion. It's probably still a thing, I don't know, but it's a pretty cool mini game for this type of game, and I think it works. There's not any kind of like real-time strategy going on other than, you know, you could pause the game too, and it's not like you're locked down by a clock. You can pause the game and think. So it is like a, you know, it's a strategy game, but it's a very different one. The game is brutal though, but more importantly, it's seriously addictive. I can't say that for most games today. Against the Storm, at least in the demo, seems like it's going to be a complete game with no microtransactions to speak of, and that's like a big thing today that I have to give my endorsement to. The city building and roguelike combination work really well together too. I never really thought I'd want a game like this until now. If you'd love to play Populous, Civilization, ActRaiser, City Skylines, Warcraft 3, StarCraft 3, I think you'll find Against the Storm very interesting and refreshing. It has that just one more game effect, and I believe that that's the best thing that a developer wants to be known for their game. I'm Polybius. Hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.